I'd like to start by just kind of sharing how we got to where we are today, how you and I know each other, how we got to this podcast episode. So for me, this goes back maybe a year. So I'm in Toronto, and one of my friends is a foster home for cats. So I didn't know this was a thing. To me, it's just
Mhm.
you own an animal or you don't. And every few times I'd go to this new friend's house, she'd have different cats, and I'm wondering what's going on. And she tells me, well, you know what, there's a surplus of animals at different shelters, and if they
Mhm.
can't find anywhere for them to go, they have to put them down. So you can actually be a foster home, and you can take in dogs or cats or rabbits, and you're essentially saving their life. You're buying them time for people to come in and adopt them and for them to find their forever home. So I thought that was pretty sweet. If you'd like an animal, but maybe you're not ready to commit to, 10 or 15 years having a pet, then maybe
Right.
that's a good option and you're doing some good at the same time. So that planted the seed of, that's possible to foster. So then about 7 or 8 months ago, I moved to Ottawa, and I'm thinking, okay, I've got this space. I'm just living alone. I got lots of room here. Maybe I could foster cats or dogs and do some good. And then in
Mhm.
Ottawa, I meet somebody, and she has a rabbit as a pet. And, you probably get this a lot, but my idea of having a pet rabbit is like you just have a rabbit in a little cage up on a dresser, like a hamster or a gerbil or something. And this friend had this rabbit that just had free roam of the entire house, like 2 stories. It perfectly litter trained. It knows the sound of the fridge opening. That means food is here. It was super social. Loved cuddles. Would hop up on you. Very affectionate. It has its own schedule. I mean, she had stairs up to her bed, and this rabbit every night at 10 o'clock would make its way all the way upstairs, then up those little stairs onto the bed. She would lie down and sleep on this bed at a blanket at the end of the bed. And if the rabbit woke up before my friend, the rabbit would never go and wake up my friend. She'd wait. Once my friend woke up, she would go and get some, some pets and some cuddles. And I was just blown away by like the personality of these rabbits, and it opened my eyes to that. So then this is a long story. I'm almost done. So then she gets me to follow these rabbit rescues on Instagram, like Pumpkin Acres and some other, I think it's just Rabbit Rescue. And then she said, oh, there's one in Ottawa Rabbit Rescue. So I've been following these three every day. I'm getting these cute videos of these rabbits, and then some sad videos of ones that have to be put down or ones that are injured and need rehabilitation. And then I decided, maybe I'll be a foster and get some experience in. And we know how that turned out. I lasted about a week with Violet and decided to adopt her forever. So that's how we got
Mhm.
here.